they are, I don't care. And hold me to the same standards. If you meet me and I treat you mean, or I give you some weird type of vibe, go with that. Go with that.
That's crazy, because if she's having a bad day and one of her subscribers meet her, you mean to tell me I'm supposed to hold you to the standard of when I first meet you or how you are on YouTube? It sounds to me like you need to think a lot about what you're saying or how you're interpreting what you're saying, because later y'all will figure out her reasoning is a lot of assumptions. But let's further get into the video. Let's establish some neutrality. Something. I don't know if that's a word, but we establishing it today. We gonna be the middleman, basically.
Steph and Tasha and Steven Sushi were absolutely amazing. I had traveled thousands of miles to get to LA, and they treated me like royalty, like a family member that they loved and they cared about, both of them. Ori was amazing. Her daughter. When you have a child who can treat you with kindness and respect, now kids, babies, and little kids might have to warm up to you, but not a grown man. Not a grown man. You should know how to act. You should know how to conduct yourself. You should know how to carry yourself.
Good grammar and spelling are important, but if you want to write essays that inspire, messages that forge brighter...
Skip.
So when you have guests who traveled miles and miles to come to you.
I want to say something. Y'all know, because of the drama and because all of the videos already posted, even if this video first came out, once you start looking at it more, you can tell she talk about Bloves. Keep in mind, what she's going to mention later on, let me see what I'm about to say. She said that, children, little kids should warm up to you, not grown men. You should know how to present yourself, and, she's a guest. So basically, you should know how to present yourself towards her. I lived in my mama's house until I was 18. And if my mama had company, guess where I was at? In my room. Why? Because that was respect. That's your company. That's not my company. When I walk out, hello, hi, how are you doing? Nice to meet you. Get my food that she prepared for her company. Go back in my room with my styrofoam plate. Dump it in the trash because my mama didn't play that food in the room. Watch TV. Go to bed. I'll hear them come and I'll hear them go, because that's her company. You didn't come for me. You didn't come for this grown man or this grown woman. You came for her. So I'll pay you your due respect when I see you, or when, like it's due. But to expect me to greet you because you're a guest, that's not acceptable. Because even though you came because this is something that you wanted to do. We didn't have an agreement, or we didn't have an agreement for you to come and you got to say hi to everybody. You got to be up in everybody's face. You got to know this person. You got to physically see this person, physically touch this person. No, it's not always like that. If I got kids, 9 times out of 10, they're running around, so they're going to see you. But they may, but it's the same thing for grown people. Did you not just say, if you have a first impression of somebody, go with that? So grown people warm up to people too, in case you forgot. In case you forgot, some people that's married didn't even like each other, despised each other. So
I think they changed their sweet and sour sauce a little bit. It was nothing but pure, genuine. Nothing fake or phony about it. Because I know that I'm a genuine person. And after my experience with my last collab, you guys, I said no. I said absolutely not. I will never collab with anybody else. Because that's crazy. Like, you know, especially when you're communicating with the person. You know, you're communicating with the person. That's usually what happens when you do a collab. You obviously are communicating with the person.
Remember that. She said communicating with this person. So clearly you had this person number. Y'all were contacting each other. And right now she's saying they were contacting each other because of the collab. But later on, y'all will figure out that they are contacting each other because, you know, of course she admires the person. She's inspired by the person. I don't want to say idolize because I don't believe in that. But, you know, we just stating facts here, right? Facts. I'm going to try not to pause this too much, but it's a lot of stuff that she said that y'all just got to... Even before the receipts with Bloves, this video had already sit wrong with me. But remember that she said they've been contacting
him, you know, just to see, you know, what they're like, blah, 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 you know, make sure, you know, you guys are on the same page, because you obviously don't want a stranger, you know, you to be collabing with like a complete stranger, of course.
That's another thing. You're a stranger. So when she referred to that stuff about a man and a child warming up to you, you're in my house. So we can be friendly, we can be cordial, but not everybody is going to be up your behind or expecting to be in your face because you're a stranger. We don't know you from a can of paint.
Nobody wants that. But that was the difference between the two collabs that I recently did and the one that I had a bad experience on.
And all your other reasons.
So, like I said, there's probably going to be a part 2 to this, because I want you guys to get the other side of it. And the whole reason that I'm even talking about this is because I was never going to mention it, I was never going to say anything, I just let it go. I cried my tears, and I let it go. But the reason why I'm saying something now is because the experience was so amazing.
If the experience was so amazing, be positive. Don't be messy. Speak on the positivity that happened in that collab and leave the past in the past. Because anytime, you already knew what you was doing. First of all, your title has the word exposing. So you expecting people to come to your channel and expect tea. So not only are you exposing somebody, you doing it in a shiesty way because you comparing that situation to somebody else's. And this situation was long gone. And you talking about you cried it over and you got over it, blah, 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 say blah. But you bringing it back up months later because you had a amazing experience. Oh, that's a reason. I don't see why that's necessary if you're not a messy person, if you're genuine. Just leave it alone. Block the contact, block the social media, leave it alone.
It was so amazing meeting them. It was nothing but pure genuine. Just pure genuine. When I tell you, and I know I keep saying it, but it was really nothing fake or phony about Steph and Tasha, Steven, Sushi, and Ari.
You keep saying it because you petty. You're petty. Genuine, fake, phony. You know exactly what you're doing.
We vibe, we laugh, we talk, we vibe. It wasn't nothing awkward. It wasn't like pulling teeth to have a conversation. It was none of that. Now, the last collab I did was a complete, in my mind, it was a disaster. Now, you guys didn't know that, obviously, because, you know, you weren't there, obviously, and people do a good job at, at keeping face for on camera.
You mean like you did in both of the collabs? 2 separate ones, y'all. And I want to say it was 2 separate days. Keep in mind, she ain't took no plane up there, so it's not like she had to book a last minute plane or anything. She drove. I think she said like 8 hours or something. But yeah, you kept a face all right. You also, you know, kept in character. Your role was played amazingly, because if I don't remember correctly, I don't know if, you know, you mentioned how amazing the family was, how amazing she was. So what's the reason behind that? Let's find out.
People are different. People represent themselves different on camera versus who they are off camera. And that was exactly what it was when I had my previous collab. When I got, now, okay, let me just ask you guys this. If I had somebody come into my house from miles and miles away, they drove 8 hours. They drove 8 hours, okay? I'm gonna be very, very, very hospitable. I'm gonna welcome you with open arms. Thank you so much for coming, because mind you, I was invited. You feel what I'm saying? You invited me. I didn't beg you for this. You invited me.
Inviting is different from begging. You clearly stated you didn't beg for it, but you stated that that person didn't beg either. They just invited you, and you agreed to come. It was an agreement, correct? So you're already in my house, and I don't know you. You're 8 hours away. We didn't grow up together. I didn't see you at school, so it's only but so much, you know, empathy, you know. You can only be so nice to a person.
I was not sitting around begging nobody to collab with them at all.
You didn't need to. She was popping. I mean,
At all. I was popping. You saw I was popping. And you did a business move. You did a business move.
yeah, I noticed how she's saying stuff, right? I was popping. You saw I was popping. You were growing. This person was doing you a favor. In all honesty, let's be real. This person was doing you a favor. On top of that, if this person was doing a business transaction, she's gonna mention later on, or there's gonna be receipts. Yeah, it's gonna come together. But if this was a business transaction, it would have been treated like one. You would have been treated like a business transaction. You would know what a business transaction was, because a lot of YouTube people influencers, whatever you want to call it, are good for doing business transactions, especially when it's behind the scenes or when it has to do with people not knowing where you got this from or how did you get this. Or
I was a business transaction because I was the hottest thing. When I was coming up, I was about to hit 100.
it was the hottest thing. Well, child, burn the house down. Burn the house down. Okay. Hottest thing since Texas Pete.
100K, the views were good, and they still are, thank God. But I'm popping. Like, I mean, come on now. And that's not me being cocky. Let's look at this as a business. Let's look at it for what it is, business.
If it is, sis, come on. You can't even tell me. You're looking at it from a business standpoint, but yet you personally texting this person, keeping communication with this person, getting money from this person.
Whether I like the person or not, you know, she likes me. I don't like her, but she likes me. So let me go ahead and...
Girl, I done died, came back. You serious right now? You didn't like this person? If y'all didn't watch the collab, that did not look like a person that didn't like that person. And for them to be in a business transaction that you knew was, that you say that was a business transaction, it didn't seem like you didn't like that person. It seemed like you admired them. Like they were your inspiration for why you're so popping, why you the hottest thing at the moment or at the time.
and collab, you know, it would be a good business move to call it. I mean, because at this point, that's what I think in my mind, because the way I was treated was so bad. So me and the other person, we get there, and that'll just be a surprise.
She talking about her sister.
And I guess this is kind of turning into like a story time too. But I'm not gonna go into true detail until the other person gets here, because I want y'all to hear her side of the story as well.
You mean hear her side so people don't think that you delusional? Okay. By the way, y'all, I'm really not trying to be messy. I'm just saying, like, come on. Like, it's a legitimate question. Like, you can't be delusional in a situation where your career, where you establish an audience, like, you know, you establish something publicly, you know, something that is worldwide, that connects us, and you decided to throw a whole family up under the bus. You really got to think about what you say. Nobody's perfect, and almost everybody makes mistakes on YouTube. This may even be a mistake for me making this, but you gave everybody the platform to say something, especially when you didn't block your comments, especially when you started getting trolls and the only thing you could do about it was make a video. Sis, you should have took those videos off. Or you should at least have blocked so nobody could make any comments if you didn't want people's opinion, or if you didn't want people telling you that what you experienced was a lie. So
we get there after trauma 8 hours, okay? That was the longest I had ever driven anywhere. Get there, walk in the door, and I'm like, hello, hug, give you your gift that I brought you. We hug each other, everything is great. And I'm like, well, where's everybody at? I was excited to meet everybody because, you know, especially with everybody else's experience, I'm like, well, I wanna meet everybody. I wanna meet my family, you know? That's how you guys portray yourself to be, like,
Didn't you just say it seemed like a business transaction once you got there? And then you said you didn't like this person. We ain't trying to be family. You don't like me, we ain't trying to be family. We trying to get this money. Okay, I'm trying to make you grow. You're trying to bring me some views because you popping.